with Godfrey, I know that you're going to come away with a different understanding of Charleston. Of various, I mean, one of the phrases that Godfrey told me while we was doing the tour, he was like, "Once you see it, you can't unsee it."
Right.
Once you see it, go ahead.
Yeah, but I actually bring me in and because I'm in the backstage because I'm using my phone, but now I'm using. There you go.
There you go. But yeah, it's like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So again, family, so Brother Godfrey he offers a smorgasbord of tours. But what we're going to do for the conference, we've whittled it down to two tours, at least, initially for the offering. But you do have the option of choosing, from his full suite of tours during the weekend. So in addition to what's on our website, if there's a tour that's not on the website or a time that doesn't necessarily work out for you, what we'll do is that we'll send you over to Brother Godfrey's website where he has all of the tours listed, right? Or you can send us an email, and I guess we'll go through that in a moment. But let me go in order. I guess I kind of got out of order. I apologize, fam. I'm just so excited to give you the information about this conference. So Charleston, South Carolina, we're having it at Founders Hall. This is a small picture of the facility. At the start of the live, you did see an intro or a video about some of the facilities. So it's a very nice facility. It has courtyards. This is in November, so I'm not too sure what the weather's going to be like in Charleston. One of the event managers we were working with there said that it should be nice, but of course, plan accordingly when you get there.
Yeah, she said it's pretty nice during that time of the year.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not 32 degrees, But even if it's 32, we'll still make it work.
Yeah.
But check this out, family. So this is a map of Founders Hall. So just so that you know, family, it is on in a park. So this is what you see as far as a map. This isn't the whole map, but just some of the map, where you can see African American cemetery, active archaeological site. You got ruins and all the other stuff that's on the ground itself. So we don't necessarily have the whole the grounds to ourselves. So there will be members of the public kind of going around to the museum and stuff like that. But just want to let you know that there are other things to do on the grounds. So you don't necessarily have to go there just for the event at Founders Hall. You can actually come here and go to the museum, or they even have a zoo and other things on here. And actually, this is one of the things. They have a replica ship. I don't know if I want to get on that one though, but flashbacks. So all right. So when you get there on Friday, family, this is the schedule. November the 15th, 17th. You can sign up for a tour. Like I said earlier, these are the tours there. There's the battery tour, and you can see the times there as well. 5:30. And these are the places where the tour goes or touches or discusses. And then the other tour is the waterfront park tour. So both of these tours are available through our website, so you can sign up through our website. But there are other tours in addition to these tours, because Brother Godfrey, he also has night tours as well. And so on the Friday, if you're able to get there on Friday, you can sign up for a tour, do a tour on Friday. Again, Brother Godfrey also does night tour, so if you want to do a tour Friday night, you can sign up for that as well. And then on Shabbat, the desire is for us to have Shabbat service at a park. We initially wanted to have it on the beach but there's permits required for all this stuff, and we're thinking of logistics. A lot of the beaches that we were looking at did not have restrooms, so that kind of took that off the table. So right now we're focusing on a park. Permit is still pending, so once we get that finalized, we'll be able to give you the park information, and that's on Saturday, on Shabbat. And then Conference Day. So Conference Day is going to be on Sunday, November the 17th. Again, it's going to be at Founders Hall in the middle of the park. And another blessing, family, is that through Brother Godfrey's company, we were also able to get you some authentic Gullah Geechee food. So, sometimes you go to conferences and you have chips and dips, or actually, I can't say that about you and Brother Ron's conference, Lawrence. You guys had what was it, curry? Not
Yeah, jerk chicken.
jerk chicken. Yeah.
We had, oh man, what we had? We had like stewed chicken. We had all kinds of stuff like rice and breakfast and coffee and tea and salad and oh man, the whole works.
All right, so you making me hungry, Aki. You know what I'm gonna do? I didn't plan on doing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the menu. Not gonna reveal everything, but I'll pull up the menu of the Gullah Geechee food. So for the meal that day, of course, we have Gullah Geechee baked chicken, fried fish.
Oh, same thing was from though. Like,
well, it's the granddaughter of Emily Meggett. She's renowned Gullah Geechee chef, and of course, all this cooking experience, just like a lot of our traditions, are passed down through the family. So we were able to work with her granddaughter to get some of this good food. So that's when you come there, family, and I think we're gonna have to have a 1 plate minimum, right? Because you know how people go back, trying to get 2 plates. But yeah, baked chicken, fish, mac and cheese, and all this good stuff. And believe it or not, family, we'll have some banana pudding there. Most are willing. We'll have some banana pudding. So there is a nice, like I said, there's going to be a nice courtyard area. So if you eat too much, you know where to go. I'll just say that. All right. Well, so that's at the event, and of course in the event, my Aki Lorvins is going to give us some music. Hallelujah.
I got some special announcement for this too, by the way, as part of music is concerned.
Man. Yep. And
man, hey, I got some special guests that we offering, their musical skills as well. Man, so I was trying to save it for you guys, but got Asaph and Leah. You got Zamaria, Sherelle. You got Jay Lutch and your pop, bro. Everybody's willing to come and help out because I think what people need to understand too, this is a fundraising event as well. This is a fundraising event so we can continue doing the similar work that we did for Anastasia, being able to have those successes, being able to have legal representation, especially that happened with Ron, being able to. So we've had some major successes with this foundation, and we obviously want to keep it going. And so this is a major fundraiser event for the organization, but we wanted to make sure that you guys are able to get the best out of it. You see what I'm saying? As far as the history, the music event, fine cuisine, historical Gullah Geechee cuisine, and then also have the opportunity to do the tour and to be able to understand like where we come from. You see what I'm saying? How it all began, and being there to have that fellowship with one another, not just to be entertained, but also to be edified in such a way while we continue to work. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the main reasons why we're having this event as well. But
thank you
for musical event guests want to offer their gift and to be able to encourage the family.
Yeah, thank you for that, Aki. Yeah. So you will, and to that point, family, you will be able to donate. So especially if we have folks, Ms. Picard, that's not able to come, not able to attend, but you would like to donate towards the cause, because like Aki Lorvin said, part of the purpose of the event is also to raise funds, right? I mean, for those of you who are not familiar with the event or the issue, I want to say issue, but the incident that happened with Sister Anastasia, where she was separated from her baby at the hospital, and she needed legal assistance to help, help in her situation. And big thank you out to Ms. McCall for allowing the Most High Yah move through you and for your generosity, because I think in less than 3 days,
Right.
raised the funds to get her a lawyer, legal representation, and that's the thing about in the legal field, family. It costs money to retain lawyers.
Man.
And that's why we definitely need to raise funds. And I know a lot of Ms. McCall comes to us with wanting assistance, but a lot of times we can't assist because we don't necessarily have the funds for that family. What I tell people is that we have like 5 smooth stones, and we have to choose accordingly as far as how we use it. So we can't. We're not a big organization. We're a very small organization. Even though we've kind of been out there for 2 years, we still are in the growing phases, learning as we go, learning what we can do and how to let the Most High use us to bring things to pass. So yeah, Ms. Baka. One of the things that we are doing with the conference is a fundraiser event. So that's what this is. It is a fundraiser event as well. So again, if you're not able to attend, you will have an opportunity to donate towards the cause. Please consider doing that, family, because that will help. That will help. So as Aki said, we will have history lessons. Praise be to the Most High. I'll do a lesson out there, as well as we want to give like a state of the union address as far as what the organization has been able to do. Where we are. Some of the things we have done well, some of the things we haven't done well, things that we're going to improve on, as well as how we can partner with you to make things better. How to expand our reach, because there are other organizations out there such as like the ACLU. They're also an advocacy group, but of course they've been well established. But the good thing, family, is that they have created a lot of the template for advocacy groups. And so, full transparency, we've kind of looked at some of the things that they're doing and want to incorporate some of the things into our organization, as far as being, having the visibility into the laws and the legal system, and having that representation, where today we don't have representation over in the legal system, over in the political side today. There's no one standing up and saying, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. That's not going to help our community. That's not going to benefit our community. So we want to make sure that we have a voice and a seat at the table. Hallelujah. All right. So again, just kind of backtrack. Friday, Saturday, the tours will be going. Shabbat day, we'll looking to have a Shabbat service at a park. And then the event day is going to be on Sunday. And I think it's the start time. Did we say 10 o'clock, Aki? You're on mute, or Lourdes.
Yeah, it's going to be at 10 o'clock.
So it'll be 10 o'clock, start 10 a.m. on Sunday, and might run till 5. It depends on how things goes. And then that will conclude the conference. So as far as what's the cost breakdown for the conference, and this is what you're seeing on the screen. So the event that's on Sunday, which is the actual conference itself, what we're calling this is the conference general admission ticket. For adults, that's $49.95. That's $49.95. Of course, plus tax and whatever goes on to that. I think there's an additional tax on there, but that's going to include your Sunday the access to the event on Sunday, which is the Founders Hall event, which the meal, and all the amenities that's there at the facility. And then for children, we're not going to charge children like adults. So although, well, I won't say, there's a funny story behind the children, but children under 12, what we're referring children is those under 12 years old. There's just a $25 charge. Again, it covers the access to the event and the meal as well. And then know that the tickets for the Gullah Geechee tours, those are add-ons. So if you do want to take, and we do strongly encourage you, family, to take at least one of the tours, one of Brother Godfrey's tours, because he's giving us a discounted rate. And this is $40 per person for the tours that, the two tours that further up on our screen. That's the Battery tour and the Waterfront tour. Those are $40 a piece. So definitely sign up. You will be able to sign up through this website. And like I said before, family, there are other tours that you can take. He does have premium tours, which is the Negroes to Hebrews to Gullah Geechee tour. And that one's $75. And that's actually a longer tour. I think the tours normally run an hour. Maybe it might run a little bit longer, who knows, but usually around an hour. But definitely the Negroes to Hebrews Gullah Geechee tour, that one definitely runs way longer than an hour, like an hour and a half or something like that. So, and then last but not least, but just as far as like the tickets, if you scroll all the way down at the bottom, you'll see where you'll be able to grab an general admission ticket. You can put your count in there. You'll also see here that you have the opportunity to sign up for Brother Godfrey's tour as well. And that's it, family. Just click on that, and you'll get a receipt back. And just hang on to your receipt because you will need those to get access to the event. And if you have any questions at all, this is the email address to notify us. We currently have a brand new ticketing system in place so that whenever a email is sent to this email address, it generates a ticket. You will have a ticket in your inbox, and to be able to track, whatever questions you have, or, hopefully no issues, but if you have any issues, you can track it that way. And we are working to get back with you within 24 hours.
I think someone had a pretty good question, and something I think we might have missed.
Okay.
I think if the child can't walk, I don't think we should be charging them. And besides, the parents can have their own food for these children because probably have a special diet. Because someone said, does that include children 0 to 2? I mean, obviously, we can't charge a child who doesn't, who's not going to be sitting on a regular seat and can't really do nothing for themselves. So that's something we'll obviously have a meeting about in the board meeting. But yeah, I mean, we're not going to charge a child as, sitting on someone's lap that can't do nothing for themselves. So where you would have to feed them. So yeah, we'll definitely consider that.
Well, but what if they take the Gullah Geechee food and crunch it up and put it into the bottle, and the child starts eating that good Gullah Geechee food? I mean, is it okay to charge at least 10? Can we charge $10 for that?
Can I get $5?
Can I get $5? No, just kidding.
But we're just joking. But yeah, I mean, we'll definitely consider that, and then we'll update you on the information in regards to that. But we're not gonna charge a child $0.
There you go. But any questions, family? To that point, thanks for finding. I didn't see that in the chat.
Yeah, we didn't even consider that. So, but I mean, yeah, if y'all have any questions, like he said, send the information to the events at israelitejustice.org. But keep in mind, though, in the spirit of giving, that this is a fundraiser first. It's a fundraiser. We want to make sure that we are able to continue to do the work that we've been doing, and we've been very successful at it. But at the same time, it being a fundraiser, that we are offering something of value to you so you can enjoy. We do have some information in regards to the vendor as well. That's going to be coming out soon. So the vendor space is going to be very limited, very, very limited. And the space is going to be very limited too. We can only take about 300 people. And I know with the events that that I'm involved in, usually it's high demand. So keep in mind that it's 300 or less, and vendors are probably going to be 10 or less. All right, so we won't be able to accept a lot. But we'll. Did you have any information about the vendor, or we want to update them later?
Yeah, vendors and we'll have to update the vendor information later. I didn't have that here.
All right.
Yeah, and sponsors. I think we were kind of lumping vendors and sponsors together.
Gotcha.
So any other questions, family? praise be Most High. Like I said, this thing, came about in the last hour. So, and it was a blessed event. And actually, just to kind of give you a testimonial about it, family, because we did look at different venues and different places and stuff like that. And, each of the venues have their, pluses and minuses and stuff. And, there was one that, I kind of liked a little bit. It was, we looked at schools and churches and all this other stuff, wanted to support our own. So I even looked for African-American owned facilities. But the problem with that is that a lot of those facilities, to Lorvin's point, they didn't have the capacity. Their capacity was like super, super small. But the ones that we did like, some of them wouldn't allow you to bring food. They wanted you to use their own stuff. And of course, they were charging an arm and a leg for food because to Lorvin's point, because we knew that this was going to be a fundraising event. We want our intent is to keep the costs down.
Right.
And so that's why you're not seeing $100 tickets or anything like that. We're trying to charge as little as possible, just to cover the venue, cover your food, right? So that you can have money to do other things.
Right.
Right. So any questions? Oh, go ahead. Did you have anything, Lorvis?
No, I mean that's it, man. My whole thing is, just people, please come out support. This is historic because this is gonna be historic because of who we're dealing with, and just I want to taste the Gullah Geechee food. And you talking about a world-renowned chef, with her descendants, going to be cooking the food and all that. Definitely looking forward to that, but definitely looking forward to the tours as well, man, and the information that's going to be coming out because you have people, me, Benaya Israel, Dr. Kelly, you got Sister E. And all the other board members, Maury Vaughn, that's going to be there. And more importantly, Godfrey, who's the head of Gullah Geechee Tours, and his partner, David. So a lot of them are going to be there. And so, man, this is going to be a historic event that we're going to have. And there's really no need to hype it up because, you already know who you're dealing with in regards to the participants. It's going to be something of quality. And that's what I'm about quality, something that's very edifying. And in the world, they would call this grown and sexy, you know what I'm saying? So it's very classy to have and very fun event. So, man, y'all come out and support. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. So I will throw just a word of caution. So like Lorman said, it's going to be a great event. Downtown Charleston is beautiful, family. If you haven't been there, the facility is a beautiful facility, family. Food's going to be great. Like Lorman's he let the cat out the bag as far as the musicians and the artists that are going to be there. That's going to be outstanding, family. So you're going to have some of the greatest, what I consider like praise and worship guys here, in our community on site and with the microphone in their hand. I mean, that's it. I mean, normally they would give their own concert and fill up a venue on their own. You know what I mean? But the fact that they're going to be a part of that's awesome. But like I said, I did want to throw just a word of caution, and actually, I'm really just passing on the word of caution that the event manager gave me about, and that is, you see this map, family. So this is a park, right? So you see where Founders Hall is, so this is a park. This is you got little animals. You see little animals and stuff over here. Well, she said, she was like, well, there are waters around. And actually, I guess I cut it off. You can see some waters over here. He said, but you see those waters over there? She was like, there are alligators in there, like real alligators. So you know how sometimes you go someplace and you just let your kids just run loose. One of the cautions, she was like, don't do that. So
people should know that anyway.
Yeah, people should know that. And, with it being in the fall, usually things like alligators, they aren't out. Usually they're not out in cold weather. They hibernate in the cold weather. But still, just letting you know, family, and we're going to, most high willing, reiterate that, most high willing when you get there, that, hey, you can't let your kids, run wild, just, keep up with them. We will have, like I said, there's 2 courtyards there So the courtyards would be a good place to kind of congregate and kind of hang out between sessions and stuff like that. But definitely don't let them go off in the woods. Okay. Don't want to have us. Oh,
Just
go
a
ahead.
quick, it says, Akoti Stilla says, on the website there is no tour listed for 11:50, but only 11:16 and 11:17. So I think the 15th, you said there was going to be some tour as well, day and night. So you want to?
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, I will update that. Ace.
And
Yes,
serving,
yes.
yeah.
I'll update that.
The food is vetted. I mean, Godfrey is an awakened brother. They know that it's all kosher, and I mean the food speaks for itself based on their ability to last over 75 years and still be in business. And it's a world-renowned chef, and descendants of that chef also continues their business. So they're pretty vetted. You know, they're pretty proven. But they also aware it's kosher food. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Picard, for catching that date for the tours. That was a error, so I will make that update. Actually, as soon as we get off the live here, I'll make that update. And yeah, and then everything should be good to go. Let's see. Any other questions? Let me just check the.
Yeah, check the chat.
Oh, I see it. Hang on. Want to take that one, Lorvis?
Yeah, I already answered that.
Oh, you did? You just answered that. Okay.
Yeah.
And just going through one more time, family, just to make sure. All right. So I think we're good with questions.
I think someone said the site. Yeah, is that, just type in the site in the chat.
Oh, I'll put the site again.
Yeah.
So I will put the site in the chat once more, and I'll also put it in the description as well. And like I said, we're in the because we were kind of rushed to put everything together, family. What I will do is we do have updates coming to the main website. So when you go to IsraeliteJustice.org, on that landing page at the top, most high willing, you will see a link to the event at the top. But right now it's at the very bottom. Event page. All right, I'm just putting it in the chat again. Then I'll pin it. There we go. Okay. All right, Ms. Picard. Like I said, don't want to keep you too long. Just wanted to go into a little bit more detail as far as the conference, just to let you know the information about it. I'll give you some background on it and share the site with you. And yeah, we'll do a few more, probably more of these informationals, because again, we'll have additional information as far as like the vendors and sponsors and stuff like that, and give you a little bit more information as far as like the musician artists that'll be out there as well. So.
Yeah. And lastly, don't wait till the last minute. I'm telling you, because we had the movie premiere we did in Atlanta, and it's like it ended up selling out. So if you want to come, make sure that you do it early as possible, so that way you can secure your seat. All right. Other than that, that's it, man.
All right. All right. Well, all right, Ms. Picard. Well, thank you, family, for tuning in. Hope to see you there. Like Lorman said, you don't really have to hype it up too much because there's a lot going on here, family. And just like I said, the fact that it's in Charleston, South Carolina, with the beaches and stuff like that. I mean, that's a tourist destination in itself. You know what I mean? So you'll have plenty to do, and it's going to be for a good cause. It's a fundraiser. Hallelujah. All right, well, love you, family. If you have any questions, just to please send them to events@israelitejustice.org. That's events@israelitejustice.org. And you will get a ticket back, and it goes through the ticketing system, and we'll get back with you or try to get back with you within 24 hours.
Okay. And I think some people already purchased that ticket. Someone says, I purchased my tickets for Friday, but it's stating Saturday. I'm confused. Can you clarify as well? Can I switch from the Battery to the Waterfront? Now,
Yeah.
if the tours are the same price, you don't have to worry about that. You just can state, which one you want to do when you get here. But if you need us to verify to make sure, please let us know, and then we'll do that for you. No problem at all. So, because that's something you probably want to look at. And if anything is confusing on the website, please let us know so that way we can correct it. Because it's our first time using the website for ticket purchasing, so that way we can make your experience a lot better. All right.
Yeah, and actually, I guess whoever had that question, if you could please put or just send us an email about that one to events@israelitejustice.org, because I just want to make sure we track that issue.
Yeah, and put your transaction number as well.
Yep. And we'll take care of that for you. We'll put you on the date, whatever date you want to do the tour.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, last call. All right. Well, love you, family. Hey, thanks for tuning in. And like I said, we'll get some more information out to you as it comes in. So hope to see you there. Definitely support and purchase a ticket sooner rather than later, because it's going to fill up fast. All right. Hallelujah. All right. Shalom.
All right. Shalom.
Now we'll do.
Among the graceful live oak trees dripping with Spanish moss, freshwater lagoons, and sweeping Tidal Creek views of Charlestown Landing State Historic Site, you'll find Founders Hall. This unique and versatile building was designed to perfectly complement the natural beauty of its peaceful setting. With multiple outdoor and indoor spaces, Founders Hall can accommodate up to 300 people, with seating available for 235. The venue's centerpiece is the Great Hall, which features soaring ceilings with 15 stainless steel chandeliers and glass walls that fill the room with natural light. The adjacent caterer's kitchen has everything needed for a successful event, including its own service entrance, all of which can be hidden behind a retractable, wood-paneled wall. From the Great Hall, guests can meander to the expansive screened-in porch, where an impressively grand wood-burning fireplace puts a modern twist on a traditional Southern experience. Beyond, the landscaped courtyard beckons guests outdoors to enjoy the natural beauty of the Low Country. On a more intimate scale, the stately lounge can serve as both a relaxing retreat amid larger gatherings, or as the centerpiece for smaller get-togethers. It features elegantly simple decor, along with comfortable furnishings, a gas fireplace, a wet bar, and a dressing room. Just outside, you'll find a quiet courtyard where guests can enjoy the surrounding serenity. Founders Hall is about more than function and beauty, though. It's also a gold-level, LEED-certified green building with state-of-the-art features and every convenience. Located in the heart of Charleston, yet feeling like a country retreat, this modern event space is an ideal venue for corporate meetings, seminars, holiday parties, weddings, and more. For more information, visit foundershallcharleston.com.